Just as if we had a second choice for the trump card, I think, gentlemen, we would go with Ravindra Jadeja. He bowls, he bats, and wherever you give him a chance to bat, Shaun, he's delivering. Are you one of them who'd like to see Jadeja bat higher up the order?
Yeah, I have no issue with that whatsoever. I mean, he's been a shining light for them. I think his bowling struggled at the start of the tournament. I don't know if he had gone to try and bowl a little bit higher with the arm action. But as far as the batting goes, every single time he goes to the crease, he makes an impact. And I remember the one game, I'm trying to think where it was. It was in Abu Dhabi, where I think it was Jadav turned down runs, turned down singles to keep Jadeja off strike. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. The guy is in such form. He's a guy who goes and he backs his ability, and he's shown us what he can do. I think he's been brilliant. And for the future, maybe against the quicker bowlers, maybe that's not his place where he can cash in. But as far as delivering at the back end of the tournament and the strike rate that he's produced, it's just been phenomenal.
Yeah, it certainly has. But, he'll play a big role today because you mentioned, Joy, a couple of times that in crunch games, crunch situations, they need the big boys to stand up. They don't have a Suresh Raina in their ranks. And Dhoni will certainly look to him to say that, listen, we're not going down without a fight. You need to play a big role in this. And obviously, his first role will be with ball in hand.
Yeah, ball in hand and bat in hand as well. You see, one of the things people say is that Jadeja, bats at 6, bats at 7, not really a batsman. Jadeja plays at number 4 for his team Saurashtra, and he has 2 first-class triple centuries. Now, whatever it is, you are a bona fide batsman. If you can score a domestic triple century, just to have the patience out there, the technique to be able to score a triple century, you are a batsman. So, the fact of the matter is, you can float him up. He has enough defense, he has enough variation to be able to bat up the order. And I think what's happened is, look at who's performed for Chennai. Either it's the young kids who have nothing to lose. I mean, people like, take a very good look at them. People like Rituraj, people like Sam Curran. Not much, they're not sitting there with the burden of a lot of pressure on their heads. The other guys who have done well is people who have learned to take pressure well. Faf, Jadeja, and Raidu. I think these are the only 3 who have really consistently given them anything. But in fact, that means that 4 or 5 players have to carry this team, because Dhoni has probably been in the worst form of his life, and that's really what's pulled down this team. I mean, they're just not getting that explosion. Dhoni, Kedar Jadhav, none of them are giving them what they got. And Watson would give them twice a year something. Well, this year he's just giving them one. That's a problem.